Hello, welcome to Direct Start, and you're welcome to our biology class today. In our class today, we're going to be looking at binary fission. Have you heard about the word binary fission before? Beautiful. So we will be learning more about that today. And by the end of the lesson, you should be able to define binary fission. You should be able to explain the steps involved in binary fission. And finally, you should be able to compare binary fission to other reproductive process. So what is binary fission? Binary fission is a form of cell division. It is actually a form of asexual reproduction, which has to do with the division of cells. I'm sure you've heard about meiosis, you've heard about mitosis. Yeah, these are other forms of cell division, but they are totally different from binary fission. Binary fission has to do with prokaryotes. When you say prokaryotes or a prokaryotic cell, what do we mean? We are talking about those cells that has no nucleus. That is cells without a nucleus. These are what we refer to as prokaryotes. So examples of organisms that exist this way, we have bacteria, we have protozoans, we have some algae. So these organisms I made mention of, they are actually unicellular organisms. That is, they just exist as one cell. But when you talk about meiosis, when you talk about mitosis, this is also a form of cell division, but it has to do with eukaryotes. That is, cells that has a definite nucleus. Okay, let's go further. When we talk about this cell division, we've made mention of the kind of organisms that exhibit this form of reproduction. This is simply how these organisms are able to multiply or reproduce. So take a look at this diagram right here. This is showing you the steps involved in binary fission. So it starts with a parent cell. This single cell you see here is what we refer to as the parent cell. Then what happens next? It is the replication of the DNA, and then after the replication of the DNA, the organelles are also replicated. You can see it at the second stage. Then at the third stage, the cell pinches at the middle, and while it does this, there is a formation of cell walls for these two separate cells. So once the cell wall has been formed, then they separate. That is the formation of the two daughter cells. So the end product of binary fission, it usually ends in the formation of two daughter cells, which is in contrast to meiosis that actually ends with the production of four daughter cells. And another key takeaway is the fact that these offsprings are usually called the clones. Why are they called the clones? This is because they are genetically identical. There is no difference among these two daughter cells. They look alike both physically, and when you look at their internal structure, everything is alike. That is why they are called a clone. Okay, we are going to be stopping here for today. I hope you enjoyed the class. Please do well to like this video, also share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.